Princess, them grapes is not for you, baby. They are for me. Look at how much I just picked. This is twice as much as I had for the last batch. That means I'm going to end up with like 6 to 8 quarts of wine. Hell yeah. Okay, it's been about 5 hours. I've plucked all of these. All of them. And then blended them. Only the best grapes. Net weight on this package was 13 pounds when it was tater salad. So I'd say that's probably a good 6 pounds of grape pulp and juice. I am going to separate off some of the juice for sampling. Just, to be able to show a few people, like, this is what just grape juice tastes like. And then here's some with some sugar water, and this is what the stuff at the store is supposed to be trying to taste like. And then the rest of it's going to be made into another batch of wine, because that stuff was way too good. Way too good. And also, you may notice that there's a little bit of bubbling already. This has been blended but then poured in, but not stirred. Some of these grapes were beginning to raisin on the vine, and some of them were not. Like, this is a good one. It just didn't make it through. You can see it's juicy. But there were other ones that got crunchy hard. Now this one's kind of half raisined, it's been soaking, but there were some ones that even after soaking were basically like this, shriveled chunks of gravel, very hard. So I separated all of those out, but it's possible that some of these grapes that had over-ripened and that were a little shrivelly, but I went ahead and threw them in, have got yeast in them already, natural fermentation. I don't know. So I'm going to add the other packet of yeast into this, and some sugar water and everything, but I wanted to show this phase as well as the first one. That whole thing was full of grapes, and that is all of it. Alright, so I was a little busy in the process of getting this going. It is 12:20 a.m. right now. I've been doing this since 5:30 that I started picking grapes. 6 or 6:30, 7 that I was done with that. It's been 5 hours of plucking and blending and mixing and all that. It sounds like a lot more than it really was, but it's a time-consuming process, and I didn't have time to grab the phone cam and record everything. So I have stirred the vinegar. It is still fizzy. It definitely smells fermented, but also a bit acetic. Definitely is past the wine point. This is, let's see, it's been a week that the wine got bottled almost, and this has been fermenting since then. It's got months to go. It's going to be joined in a larger container by the remains of this. So this is the grape juice puree, yeast, and sugar and water. About 9 pounds of sugar in there, 10-ish. 3.5 gallons of liquid total. Probably get about 3.25 gallons once all the straining and everything's done, plus loss, so 3 gallons solid. I think this is going to be about the same as the other wine, but we'll see how that sugar mixture works. I may have to add sugar at some point. Anyways, yeah, this is the end cap to today's activities. I'm going to link all these videos together and upload them, and you can already see there's bubbles from fermentation forming. The water going into it was 100 degrees or so-ish. It was straight hot, let to get fully hot out of the faucet. About 2 cups of water mixed in with the packet of yeast. This time what I used was Great Value Active Dry Yeast. I forgot I had packets of this that I think I'd bought or had been given or something. And they only expired in 2022, so I decided I would try this out for this one. So it is Sunday night, so probably somewhere next Sunday to next, I don't know, Wednesday or Thursday, depending. It all depends on when it quits bubbling. I'm going to let this one go until it quits bubbling, since I have one container with a clear top. And the angle that this sits at, where the sun comes in the morning time, as the heat builds on the porch, it will go into this and keep this warm, and this will ferment like a mofo. And this is loose, so that if it does need to vent, it can. And yeah, so that's what I got with this. Yeah, looking forward to this. This also means that I can crack open the other wine out of my reserve if I want, because there is more coming. So, yeah, that's where I'm at.